Now, the East African film industry is headed for a rebirth that will put Africa at the center stage of history. This is according to experts. However, what promises does the film industry have for the faces on the big screens? Our reporter Cheng Ndegwa brings us the part 2 of the ongoing International Film Convention in the actor's perspective.
A renowned Kenyan actor, One Tosh Gitonga, once said, African film shouldn't be about Kenya, Uganda or Tanzania. African film should be about Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania, all jumbled up together, telling the African story. Filmmakers, producers, actors interacting and deliberating at the International Film Festival 2017 on how to bring back the rich diversity of Africa through film. They say there is need for African film to have a system and its own identity in the industry for international audiences to see. However, most filmmakers in Kenya and East Africa say films are stalling because of the lack of proper laws and policies that govern the industry.
Now, as long as you don't have proper legislation in place in the acting industry or the film industry, there'll always be a problem. Where there is law and where there is legislation that is enforced, by the laws of the land, then everybody will be able to benefit.
The actors, on the other hand, feel that the future might be bright, but the road isn't cheap.
We have an industry which is very unfair to the actor because it's actually controlled more or less by the producer. The producer will, if you're very lucky, they will honor the contract.
Actors usually come last in most of these things. Is there the bare minimum that you need to pay your actors? I mean, that's a very interesting conversation to start. And if we go that direction, then we'll have more actors surviving with acting.
They say most of the time the industry is limited because of little or no funding and the high tariffs they have to endure just to produce.
Not to say that acting doesn't give me the money. It gives me the money, but to be very honest, if I was only to depend on acting, there are days that will go without food.
I would say that it's a very bright future, as long as it's taken seriously and professionally. Yeah.
However, they say that there is hope for Kenyan and African actors to thrive in the film industry only if we go the African way. Before actually celebrating an award-winning film or an award-winning actor, stop and pause. Ask yourself, are you contributing to the growth of the film industry? Are you promoting the film industry of Kenya and East Africa as a whole? Cheng Ndegwa for Ebru TV at the International Film Convention 2017, Nairobi.